Hello again, I'm Dr. Minette Riordan, the founder of North Texas Kids Magazine, here with Betty Murray, one of the co-founders of Living Well Dallas, to tell you a little bit more about this incredible life makeover that I have been experiencing. I'm at my halfway point, at the 3-month point, and Betty's been really trying to deal with me and my frustration that I'm not losing weight. So, maybe Betty, when I'm done here today, we need to go take some measurements because I'm really finally starting to see some change. And one of my gifts from Betty is that she's kept me sane through all of this and helped me understand some of what's going on in my body and why things are not happening. So one of the things that I found out is that I was allergic to everything that I was eating. And so I took a blood test with Betty and found out that I was allergic to chicken, to salmon, to pork, to almonds, to peanuts, to avocados, one of my absolute favorite foods, eggs, which I was eating every morning, and severely gluten intolerant. And I knew I was allergic to wheat, but completely getting gluten out of my diet was a whole different story. So I'd like Betty to talk a little bit about the actual tests and kind of what we learned from that and why you think it's so critical. What are the signs that you watch for that tell you that somebody needs to have a food allergy test?
Okay, so from a food allergy standpoint, many Americans, I would say a large percentage of us, have some level of sensitivity to foods. And some of them may be severe, some of them may not be. The things that I really watch for are weight loss resistance, fatigue. It can even be emotional disturbance if you feel like you're highly moody or you have bouts of depression. Can also be an indication of dietary intolerances or sensitivities.
I didn't think I realized how low energy I was because I'm a pretty high energy person anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't think I realized how bad I was feeling.
Right. So you could have skin outbreaks, you could have anything. The thing about food sensitivities, and food sensitivity, I'm going to speak specifically about those. There's a traditional allergy. Okay, so the word allergy, I'm going to clarify. Allergy is when you come in contact with a particular food. Let's say it's peanuts. Everybody know about a peanut allergy. Right. And you have an extraordinary event to it. You either get anaphylactic, where you can't breathe, you get hives, you get runny nose, you get itchy eyes, like seasonal allergies, and then much more extreme.
Right, which is when I tell my husband I have all these food allergies, and he's going, well, no, you don't. I don't see anything wrong with you.
Right.
So it's really hard for him to understand that everything's happening internally, not externally.
Right. So in that's what they call an IgE-mediated allergy. It is a severe response.
And no, I didn't understand any of this when she first told me either. So bear with her.
I'm going to break it down. So an IgE response is a type of immune response. Okay, just think about it. Your body has multiple ways it'll respond to something it sees as foreign. So IgE is the most extreme, and everybody usually knows those because they experience such horrible symptoms that they don't want to do it anymore, or they can't. The other ways your body can respond when we test blood is we're looking for what they call an IgG response, which is a delayed response in the blood that lasts longer but is less extreme. So what that means is you may not get anaphylaxis, you may not get runny nose, you may not get itchy eyes, coughing, can't breathe, but you might get digestive disturbance, you might get mood behavior changes, you might get skin outbreaks, acne, weight loss resistance, bloating, gas, all those other things.
All those things we don't want to talk about.
Yeah,
pooping.
Constipation, IBS, and all those things could be going on.
And you know that so many women are suffering from so many of those, and they have absolutely no understanding.
I love working with digestive disorders because it's easy to fix. And no one will hear that from anybody else, but usually it is really easy to fix.
So make sure you go to livingwelldallas.com right now if you're having any of those issues, and check out Betty's bio online and make an appointment today so that you make sure you're taking care of some of those
That's
things.
true, but I really do. But the interesting thing is what people don't realize is how that can play a role in weight loss resistance. When you have your body reacting to any kind of immune response, it is reacting as if it's fighting a bacteria or a virus all day, every day. So you have this low-level immune response, which can cause inflammation. So a lot of times the weight that we might be holding on to is not really true fat, it's inflammation. But the other thing that happens is when your body is doing that all day, every day to something you're eating, it will downregulate all your other hormones. So it starts to slow down thyroid production. It may not show up on a blood test, but your body will downregulate metabolism. It'll downregulate your sex hormones. So your libido takes a nosedive.
Slow it all down.
Yeah.
When you say downregulate, it's just everything's slow.
It slows
that whole
everything
libido
down.
thing, that's real frustrating for husbands too.
Yeah,
and for a lot of wives as well.
Yeah, and stress can play a role in that.
Jenny's laughing in the background over here.
And stress can play a role with that too. But if your body's keyed up and doing that on a regular basis, it starts to affect all of the body.
Right.
And for some people, it can be a weight gain scenario where they're not able to lose weight. So finding out somebody's food allergies we're able to remove those foods, maybe not permanently.
Mm-hmm.
We have kind of the big three that if they're on there, we try and keep them out for a long period of time.
Right.
Gluten's one of those that you just have to take out, period. It has a much bigger immune effect that can cause autoimmune conditions
So no
down
more
the
French
road.
bread for the
No.
rest of my life. You know?
Not necessarily. You can find gluten-free.
Well, you can. That's
Yeah,
true.
you
And
can
I mean,
find
it is
gluten-free.
amazing how many gluten-free products that are out
Oh,
there.
yeah.